gonna tell.
You swore! You crossed your heart!
I'll tell Mama, I'll tell Mama.
You beast!
Hush now. What is this, my lord? Order, order. I am obliged.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hodge.
Will you join us this morning, Lord Augustus? We have our drawing lesson.
I am a master of it at Eton. However, we only draw naked women.
You may work from memory.
Disgusting.
We will have silence now, if you please.
No marks? Did you not like my rabbit equation?
I saw no resemblance to a rabbit.
It eats its own prodigy.
I did not see that.
I have no room to extend it.
That's it.
Do you mean the world is saved after all?
No, it's still doomed. But if this is how it started, perhaps it's how the next one will come.
From good English algebra?
It will go to infinity or zero, or nonsense.
No, if you set it apart, the minus roots, they square back to cents.
Listen, you know your tea's getting cold.
I like it cold.
I'm telling you something. Your tea gets cold by itself. It doesn't get hot by itself. Do you think that's odd?
No.
Well, it is hot. Heat goes to cold. It's a one-way street. Your tea will end up at room temperature. What's happening to your tea is happening to everything everywhere. The sun and the stars. It'll take a while, but we're all going to end up at room temperature. When your hermit set up shop, nobody understood this. But let's say you're right. In 18 whatever, nobody knew more about heat than this scribbling nutter living in a hovel in Derbyshire.
He was at Cambridge, a scientist.
Say he was. I'm not arguing. And the girl was his pupil. She had a genius for her tutor.
Or the other way around.
Anything you like, but not this. Whatever he thought he was doing to save the world with good English algebra, it wasn't this.
Why? Because they didn't have calculators?
No, yes. Because there's an order things can't happen in. You can't open a door till there's a house.
I thought that's what genius was.
Only for lunatics and poets.
Septimus, do you think I will marry Lloyd Byron?
Who's he?
He's the author of Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, the most poetical and pathetic and bravest hero of any book I've ever read, and the most modern, and the handsomest, for Harold is Lord Byron himself for people who know him, like me and Septimus. Well, Septimus,
No.
why not?
For one thing, he is not aware of your existence.
We exchanged many glances when he was here at Sidley Park. I do wonder, he has been home almost a year from his adventures and has not written to me once.
It is indeed improbable, my lady.
Lord Byron? He claimed my hair, although my shop was the earlier. He said I missed by a hair's breadth. His conversation was very facetious, but I think Lord Byron will not marry you, Tom, for he was only lame and not blind.
Peace. Peace until 11:45. It is intolerable for a tutor to have his thoughts interrupted by his pupils.
You are not my tutor, sir. I am visiting your lesson by my own free will.
If you are so determined, my lord.
Your peace is nothing to me, sir. You do not rule over me.
Augustus!
I do not rule here, my lord. I inspire by reverence of learning and the exaltation of knowledge, whereby man may approach God. There will be a shilling for the best cone and pyramid drawn in silence, by the 12, at the earliest.
You will not buy my silence for a shilling, sir. What I know to tell is much more than that.
I told him you kissed me, but he will not tell.
When did I kiss you?
What? Yesterday.
Where?
On the lips?
In what county?
In the Hermitage, Septimus.
On the lips in the Hermitage? That was a shilling kiss. I would not give it sixpence to have it back. I almost forgot it already.
Oh, how cruel. Did you already forget our compact?
God save me. Our compact?
To teach me to waltz. A kiss sealed with a kiss and a second due when I can dance like Mama.
Ah, yes, indeed. We were all waltzing like mice in London.
I must waltz, Septimus. I will be despised if I do not waltz. It is the most fashionable and gayest and boldest invention ever created.
Let them have the waltz, they cannot have the calculus.
Mama has brought down a whole book of waltzes from the Broadway to play with Count Zelinsky.
I need not be told what I cannot but suffer. Count Zelinsky banging on the Broadwood without relief has me reading in waltz time.
Oh, stuff. What book are you reading?
Prized essay of the Scientific Academy in Paris. The author deserves your indulgence, my lady, for you are his prophet.
I? What does he write about? The waltz?
Yes, he demonstrates the equation of the propagation of heat in a solid body, but in doing so he has discovered heresy, a natural contradiction of Sir Isaac Newton.
Oh, he contradicts determinism?
No, well, perhaps. He shows that the atoms do not go according to Newton.
Let me see. Oh, in French.
Yes, Paris is the capital of France.
Show me where to read. Four-handed down. Mama is in love with the Count.
He is a count in Poland. Derbyshire, he is in the Amity.
Where's Gus?
Don't know.
Oh, Mr. Noakes engine. Damn. Mr. Noakes!
He was there not long ago.
Hello? Well, he has to be in the photograph. Is he dressed? Is he warm? No, he's late. Gus!
I wonder how you can teach against such a disturbance, and I'm sorry for it, Mr. Hodge.
Stop ordering everybody about.
It's an unendurable noise.
The photographer will wait.
The ceaseless dull overbearing monotony of it, it will drive me distracted. I may have to return to town to escape it.
Your ladyship could remain in the country and let Count Zelinsky return to town where you would not hear him.
I mean, Mr. Noakes' engine. Would you sulk? I will not have sulking in my sleep. What are we learning? Well, not manners.
You're drunk today.
Geometry. I approve of geometry.
Your ladyship's approval is my constant object.
Well, do not despair of it. Where is culpability Noakes? Oh, he has one first hat so that he may remove it. With the widow's diary of dahlias, I can almost forgive my brother's marriage. We must be thankful the monkey bit the husband. If it had bit the wife, the monkey would be dead, and he would be the first in the kingdom to show a dahlia. I sent one posted to Chatsworth. The Duchess was most satisfactorily put by it when I called at Devonshire House. Your friend was there boarding it as a poet.
Well, just as I said, Newton's machine, which would knock our atoms out of the cradle to the grave by the laws of motion, is incomplete.
Of what?
The actions of bodies in heat.
Is this geometry?
No, I despise geometry.
The Chater would overthrow the Newtonian system in a weekend.
Geometry, Hobbes assures us in the love I have, is the only science God has been pleased to bestow on mankind.
And what does he mean by it?
Mr. Hobbes or God?
I am sure I do not know what either means by it.
Oh, pooh to Mr. Hobbes. Mountains are not pyramids and trees are not cones. God must love gunnery and architects if Euclid is his only geometry. There is another geometry which I am engaged to discover by trial and error. Am I not, Septimus?
Trial and error perfectly describes your enthusiasm, my lady.
How old are you today?
16 years and 11 months, Mama, and 3 weeks.
16 years and 11 months. We must have you married before you are educated beyond eligibility.
Am I going to marry Lord Byron?
Are you? He did not have the manners to mention it.
You've spoken to him?
Certainly not.
Where did you see him?
Everywhere.
Did you, Septimus?
At the Royal Academy, where I had the honor to accompany your mother, Count Zelinsky.
What was Lord Byron doing?
Posing.
It was being sketched during his visit by the professor of painting, Mr. Fuseli.
There is more posing at the pictures than in them. His companion likewise reversed the causation of the academy that the ladies viewing were more than the ladies viewed. Well, enough. Let him be hanged there for a lamb. I have enough with Mr. Noakes, who is regarding with bullets to a china shop.
The Emperor of Irregularity.
Mr. Noakes,
Your ladyship?
what have you done to me?
Everything is satisfactory, I assure you. A little behind, to be sure, but my dam will be replaced within the month.
Hush! Can you hear me, Mr. Noakes?
The improved new Coleman steam pump, the only one in England.
That is what I object to. If everybody had his own, I would bear my portion of the agony without complaint. But to have been singled out by the only improved new Cummins steam pump in England, this is hard, sir. This is not to be borne.
Your lady?
And for what? My lake is drained through a ditch for no purpose I can understand, unless it be that Snipe and Curlew have deserted 3 countries so that they may be shot in our swamp. What you painted as forest is mean plantation. Your greenery is mud, and your waterfall is wet mud, and your mount is an overcast mine for the mud that was lacking in the dell. What is that cowshed?
The Hermitage, my lady?
It's a cowshed.
Madame, it is, I assure you, a very habitable cottage. Properly founded and drained, 2 rooms and a closet under a slate roof and a chimney.
And who is to live in it?
Why the hermit?
Where is he?
Madame?
You surely do not supply a hermitage without a hermit.
Indeed, madame.
Come, Mr. Noakes. If I am promised a fountain, I expect it to come with water. What hermits do you have?
I have no hermits, my lady.
Not one? I'm speechless.
I'm sure a hermit can be found, one can be advertised.
Advertise?
In the newspapers?
But surely a hermit who takes a newspaper is not a hermit in whom one can have complete confidence.
I do not know what is best for me.
There's room for a piano.
A piano?
We're intruding here. This will not do, Mr. Hodge. Evidently, nothing here is being learned. Come along, sir.
Mr. Noakes, bad news for Paris. Is it the Emperor Napoleon?
No. It concerns your heat engine. Improve it as you will, you can never get enough out of it as you put in. It replays 11 pence in the shilling at most. The penny is money for the author's thoughts.
Thank you, my lady.
Do you understand her?
No.
Then this business is over. I was married at 17. Thomasina, as a courtesy to the Count. Wear your green velvet, please. I will send Briggs to do your hair. 16 and 11 months.
Lord Byron was with the lady?
Yes.
Hmm.
What does it mean Mr. Noakes' engine pays 11 pence in the shilling? Where does he say it?
Nowhere. I noticed it, by the way. I can't remember now.
Nor is he interested by determination.
No. Well, guess. Newton's equations go forward and backwards. They do not care which way. But the heat equation cares very much so. It only goes one way. That is the reason Mr. Noakes' engine cannot give the power to drive Mr. Noakes' engine.
Everybody knows that.
Yes, Septimus. They know it about engines.
A quarter to 12. For your essay, I want you to explain this diagram.
I cannot. I do not know the mathematics.
Without mathematics, then.
There. I made a drawing of you and Gladys.
Excellent likeness. Not so good of me.
Sir,
My lord?
I gave you offense, sir, and I am sorry for it.
I took none, my lord, but you were kind to mention it.
I would like to ask you a question, Mr. Hodge. You have an elder brother, I dare say, being a Septimus?
Yes, my lord. He lives in London. He is the editor of a newspaper, the Piccadilly Revolution. Was that your question?
No. Oh, it is to you. I would like to keep it. There are things a fellow cannot ask my friends, carnal things. My sister has told me. My sister believes such things that I cannot. I assure you, bring myself to repeat.
You must not repeat them, then. The walk between here and dinner will suffice to put us straight if we stroll by the garden. It is an easy business, and then I must rely on you to correct your sister's state of ignorance.
Oh no! No, no! Oh bloody hell! Oh no, no, no!
I'm sorry, Bernard.
Screwed by Dahlia? Do you think it's to open and shut? Am I screwed? What does it really amount to? When it's all said and done, am I screwed? What do you think, Valentine? Tell me the truth.
You're screwed.
Oh God, does it mean that?
Yes, Bernard, it does.
I'm not sure. Show me where it says. I want to see it. No, read it. No, wait. Right.
October 1st, 1810. Today, under the direction of Mr. Noakes, a parterre was dug on the south lawn and will be a handsome show next year, a consolation for the picturesque catastrophe of the second and third distances. The dahlia, having propagated under glass with no ill effect from the sea voyage, is named by Captain Bryce Charity for his bride, though the honor properly belongs to the husband who exchanged beds with my dahlia in an English summer for everlasting night in the Indies.
Well, it's so round the houses, isn't it? Who's to say what it means?
It means that Ezra Chater of Sidley Park connection is the same Chater who described a dwarf dahlia in the Martinique in 1810 and died there of a monkey bite.
Ezra wasn't a botanist, he was a poet.
He was not much of either, but was both.
It's not a disaster.
Of course it's a disaster. I was on the breakfast hour.
It doesn't mean Byron didn't fight a duel. It only means Chater wasn't killed in it.
Oh, pull yourself together. You think I'd have been on the breakfast hour if Byron hadn't missed?
Calm down, Bernard. Valentine's right.
Do you think so? You mean the Piccadilly Reviews? Yes, 2 completely unknown Byron essays and my discovery of the lines he added to the English bards. That counts for something.
Very possible. Persuasive indeed.
Oh, bugger persuasive. I've proved Byron was here, and as far as I'm concerned, he wrote these lines as sure as he shot that hare. If only I hadn't somehow made it all about killing Chater. Why didn't you stop me? Why didn't you? It's bound to get out, you know. I mean this gloss on my discovery. I mean, how long do you think it'll be before some botanical pedant shows the whistle on me?
The day after tomorrow. A letter in the Times.
You wouldn't.
It's a dirty job, but somebody.
Darling, Hannah, sorry.
After all, it is my discovery.
Hannah,
Bernard.
Hannah.
Oh, shut up. It'll be very short, very dry, absolutely glue-free. Would you rather have it be one of your friends?
Oh God, no.
And then in your letter to the Times.
Mine?
Well, of course, dignified congratulations to a colleague in the language of scholars, I trust.
Oh, eat shit, you mean?
Think of it as a breakthrough in dahlia studies.
Why aren't you coming? Bernard, and you're not dressed. How long have you been back?
Why are you wearing these clothes?
Do be quick. Just put anything on. We're all being photographed except Hannah.
I'll come and watch.
Mommy says, have you got your theodolite?
What are you supposed to be, Chloe? Bo Peep?
Jane Austen.
Of course.
Oh, it's in the Hermitage, sorry.
I thought it wasn't until this evening. What photograph?
The local paper, of course. They always come before we start. We want a good crowd of us. Gus looks gorgeous.
The newspaper. I'm ready.
Oh.
Got it.
My lady, what is it?
Shh, Septimus. Now's our chance.
For what? Dear God.
There, you are paid in advance.
Oh.
The Count plays for us. It
But-
is God-given. I cannot be 17 and not waltz.
But your mother.
While she snoozes, we can dance. All the house is a bed.
Hush, I cannot now.
Indeed, you can. You must teach me.
I cannot, because it is not a waltz.
It is not?
No, it is too slow for waltzing.
Oh, then we can wait for him to play more quickly.
My lady.
Mr. Hodge. Is that my old essay? Why do you work here so late?
To save my candles.
Why do you have my old primer?
It is mine again. You should not have written in it.
It was a joke.
It will make me look mad as you promised. Sit over there. You will have us in disgrace.
I'll only tell Mama we came here to kiss, not to waltz.
Silence or bed?
Silence.
It's heat.
Are you tight now?
It's a diagram of heat exchange.
So, we are all doomed.
Yeah.
Like a steam engine, you see. She didn't have the math, not remotely. She saw what things meant, way ahead, like seeing a picture.
This is not science. This is storytelling.
Is it the waltz now?
No.
Like a film.
What did she see?
That you can't run the film backwards. Heat was the first thing which didn't work that way. Not like Newton, a film of a pendulum or a ball falling through the air backwards. It looks the same.
The ball would be going the wrong way.
You have to know that, but with heat, friction, a ball breaking a window,
Yes.
it won't work backwards.
Who thought it did?
She saw why. You can't put back the bits of glass, but you can't collect up the heat of the smash. It's gone.
So the improved Newtonian universe must cease and grow cold. Dear me.
The heat goes into the mix.
I'll kill her, I'll kill her.
Oh dear.
What the hell is it, Chloe?
Mummy.
Your mother caught us in that cottage.
She snooped.
I don't think so. She was rescuing a Theodolite.
I'll come with you, Bernard.
No, you bloody won't.
Don't you want me to?
Of course not. What for? Sorry.
What are you saying sorry to him for?
Sorry to you too. Sorry one and all. Sorry Hannah. Sorry Hermione. Sorry Byron. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Now can I go?
Well,
What a bastard you are, Bernard.
and you mind your own business. What do you know about anything?
Nothing.
Well, it was worth it though, wasn't it?
It was wonderful.
Nothing.
Oh, you shit. I'd drive you, but I'm a bit sloshed.
A scrape.
Chloe.
Oh, Bernard.
I look forward to the genius of the place. I hope you find your hermit. I think out front is the safest.
Actually, I've got a good idea of who he was, but I can't prove it.
Publish.
Oh, you made me jump. Septimus holding Clavis. Oh dear, I don't really.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but